Good evening, class. My name
is Nicholas Unda, and today we'll be discussing the 17th Amendment and the advantages and disadvantages of
the direct
election of senators and the impact on the operation
of the Senate.
First off,
the main advantage is
accountability. This allows
the public to demand a shift from
specialized interests to their own public or local interest, because senators have a 6-year term length, so now they have to
appeal to those issues in order to
gain re-election.
As well, one way that the Senate Amendment is now changing
the Senate is the committee structure. For example, the panel or
Committee on Energy and Natural Resources
may be sought out by senators whose
states
view that as an important
issue.
The current Democratic chairman,
Joe Manchin of West Virginia,
and the Republican chairman, John Barrasso of Wyoming,
had the lowest electrical cost of
majority of the states. I can guarantee that's something that the public of those two states view as important issues and something that they have to appeal for in order to gain re-election.
As well, prior to the 17th Amendment, the state legislative
system was corrupt. A lot of backdoor dealing
was made
for the
indirect election of senators.
And even so, state legislative systems wanted the 17th Amendment to be passed in order to weed out that corruption. Oddly enough,
in today's world, Republicans are claiming that this is
taking away power of the states, but
this view
hasn't really gained that much traction. So you can view that as a disadvantage, but I don't.
As well, another disadvantage is the
disproportionality of when
Senate vacancies occur.
Most states have
either the governor or the legislative system
appointing a vacancy, which is hypocritical of the purpose of the 17th Amendment in the first place.
As well, another disadvantage of the 17th
Amendment, coming more from a
national security perspective,
is that we're losing expertise and experience and knowledge on foreign policy issues. And the 17th Amendment and other factors,
such as constantly having to find a way to
raise campaign finances or media popularity,
avoid the media in general, has led to bipartisan gridlock when dealing with foreign policy issues, because
it isn't a priority for senators. Consequently, the executive branch is almost the lead now when it comes to foreign policy, because the State Department, intelligence agencies, Homeland Security, and the military even play a bigger role in
foreign policy creation,
arguably right now, than the Senate, due to bipartisan gridlock. So those are the advantages and disadvantages of the direct election system for senators.